For those of you who don't know, Ken and I live in Hawaii, and of course, it's been all over the news that we had a alert go out for a missile coming towards us on Saturday morning. So last night, so this is Thursday, last night, Wednesday night, I get a text from my 17-year-old granddaughter, and she was saying, "You weren't afraid, Grandma?" I said, "No, not really." And she was just kind of shocked at that. And the Lord said, "Yeah, well, tell her it's like, when you live in a place, you pray for its protection, among other things." And I said, so I began to explain that. But then the Lord reminded me that over 10 years ago, I would even say maybe 11 years ago, I don't have the exact date, I actually had a dream. And a missile was coming towards Hawaii, and it plopped down, nose straight down into the water, and kind of stuck up, and it didn't explode. And then it kind of, it was a dud. And there's another part to it. And I remember waking up going, "That's really weird." And Ken at the time was saying, "Well, that's about North Korea." And I said, "North Korea?" And but at that moment, we got the missile alert number 1. I just started praying, immediately texted a great bunch of ladies that are amazing prayer warriors. And we started all declaring and saying, "No way, this is going to happen," etc. And I said, but then I remembered the dream, and I really wasn't afraid because we have authority over that. And so yesterday, I was with one of these ladies praying, and it came to me that in the Amplified Version, where it says make sure you take the shield of faith, it says in the Amplified Version to quench all the fiery missiles of the enemy. And I went, okay, so this is a prophetic act that we're to learn to keep that shield of faith up to quench. This is like a major fiery missile at us, at the body of Christ and the United States in general, etc. And then I had a dream yesterday morning about the power being out. I woke up completely dark, and in the dream, God said, light be. And, remember, you got to speak it. And so I said, power on. Immediately, all the power came on. And so we need to remember that we have power, we have authority, especially over places where we live, and that we activate it like I did in the dream by speaking it. And that's how we put the power on. That's how we put up the shield of faith that quenches these fiery missiles.